السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. الحمد لله رب العالمين، والصلاة والسلام على خاتم النبيين والمرسلين سيدنا ونبينا محمد صلى الله عليه وعلى آله وأصحابه وأزواجه ومن تبعهم بإحسان إلى يوم الدين. سبحانك ربنا لا علم لنا إلا ما علمتنا إنك أنت العليم الحكيم. توقفنا بالأمس عند قول الله عز وجل: وإذا جاءهم أمر من الأمن أو الخوف أذاعوا به ولو ردوه إلى الرسول وأولي الأمر منهم لعلم الذين يستنبطونه منهم ولولا فضل الله عليكم ورحمته لاتبعتم الشيطان إلا قليلا. وهذه هي الآية رقم 83 من سورة النساء. Yesterday we have stopped at the middle of verse number 83 from chapter The Women, chapter number 4. We were trying to give the tafsir or the interpretation of few verses of that surah. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, and the hypocrites, whenever they hear any kind of news, good or bad, news of security, news of threat, or even false alarm, they spread it all over. They don't hesitate to transfer the news. They don't hesitate to make the small issue big issue. فإن الله عز وجل سبحانه وتعالى يقول أنه إذا سمعوا أي أمر، وقد يكون المقصود أنه إذا جاءهم أمر أن أشيعوا الخوف أو أشيعوا الأمن، فيتكلمون بالكذب، يكون الأمر كله خوف ويقولون الأمر آمن، وقد يكون الأمر كله أمن ويقولون نحن على خوف ونحن جميع حاذرون. هذا هو دأب المنافقين والمرجفين، أنهم دائما يتلمسون الضرر بما ينفذ إلى مصالحهم، يعني يبحث عن أي شيء يصل به إلى منتهاه الشخصي، ولو كان على حساب البلاد أو لو كان على حساب العباد. The hypocrites always they do that. They try to change the situations using false alarms, using false banners. We are fighting terrorism, while they are terrifying the people. But they use that term because majority of the world, they like that kind of talk. So if the country is secured, they said no, it is full of terrorism. If the country is full of threat, they said everything is fine, for them not to lose the power. This is how they always do. And Allah is giving us warning about them, not to listen to them. So what are we supposed to do? فماذا عسانا أن نفعل يا رب؟ إذا جاءهم أمر من الأمن أو الخوف أذاعوا به. أنت عليك أن تلتزم بالجماعة. الجماعة لها إمام، لها كبير يدبر لها أمرها ويأمرها بالمعروف وينهى عن المنكر. لأن من فرق الجماعة فقد شذ، ومن شذ في النار. لا تفارق الجماعة. جماعة المسلمين، نحن هنا في الأكوان مثلا جماعة، وكلنا على قلب رجل واحد إلا قليل، نسأل الله أن يهديهم. كلنا على قلب رجل واحد، فإذا حدث أمر قبل أن نتكلم بالخبر هل ينفع جمعنا أم يضر جمعنا؟ إن قالوا يضر جمعنا لا نتكلم فيه، وإن قالوا ينفع جمعنا نتكلم فيه. لذلك قال الله عز وجل: ولو ردوه إلى الرسول في حال حياته وإلى أولي الأمر منهم، يعني أصحاب الحل والعقد منهم، لعلمه الذين يستنبطونه منه. يفهمون المقصود من هذه الإشاعة، يفهمون المقصود من هذا الخبر، فعلينا أن نلتزم الجماعة وإمام الجماعة. لا أقصد إمام المسجد، أقول كبير الناس الذي بيده الحل والعقد والذي ينصت إليه الناس. So what we supposed to do? We supposed to stick together. We supposed to purify ourselves from listening to the rumors, because it could collapse our community. It could dissolve our unity. So we not supposed to do that. If we have an imam, I don't mean imam of the masjid, I mean imam of the group. If the imam of the group exists, so no one to behave from himself by himself unless the imam says do this or do that. This would make all the community like one is a community. That is jama'ah. So do not always oppose your jama'ah, because being united, that is the best thing you do, especially in time of trials. And we've been in trials long time. And the trials have become worst since September 11. Everything now is small or big is counted against the Muslims. So Muslims should be wise, should be united, should be together, should not move a foot without a wisdom behind. They may make mistakes, but we cannot keep going on the mistake. فالمسلمون عليهم أن يكونوا يدا واحدة حتى يتمكنوا من رد كيد عدوهم، لأن الأعداء زادوا منذ أحداث البرجين. ومنذ هذه الأحداث وكل صغيرة وكبيرة تحسب على المسلمين. فإما أن نكون يدا واحدة وإما أن نكون فرادى. ومعلوم أن اليد الواحدة تكون قوية، وأن الفرادى يتخطفهم الشيطان. فنسأل الله ألا نكون من ذلك. فيقول النبي الله عز وجل: ولولا فضل الله عليكم ورحمته لاتبعتم الشيطان إلا قليلا. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, and because of the grace of Allah and His blessings, He kept you with the Quran, He kept you together by the Sunnah, and less number of you who became deviated, and they've been led astray, and they are gone. They become soldiers of the devil. فيقول الله: ولولا أنه حباكم بالقرآن وآياته والفهم الصحيح لكتاب الله، ولولا أن سنة النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم عاصمة لكم لتمزقتم إربا في الدنيا، ولكن جمعكم الله برحمته وفضله وكرمه ومنته، فكنتم جميع إلا قليل من الناس. وللأسف أن هذا القليل من الناس هو المؤثر في هذه الأيام، لأنه لا يشذ عن الجماعة إلا المستغني. لا يشذ عن الجماعة إلا المستغني، كما قال الله عز وجل: أن رآه استغنى. إن الإنسان لما يجد نفسه مستغني بالمال، عنده سمعة، مشهور، إذا دق أي باب رحب الناس به، فلما يلتزم بالجماعة ولما يلتزم بالقرآن ولما يلتزم بالسنة؟ فهو مستغني، هو يظن أن هذا دائم له. The person who is so famous, the person who is rich, real rich, that person always, he is the one who split himself of Jama'ah. Why? Because he thinks that he can depend on himself. His credibility with the people, but credibility from any sort except the Islamic source. He is a big star. So everybody, once they see him, they point at him. Oh, look, that is him. That is such and such. So he's famous. He can open any closed door. He can intercede with wrong intention to anyone. If he wanted to bring someone out of the jail, they will listen to him and cooperate with him. But if any innocent, good Muslim will be taken by a false crime, so no one can get him out. Even justice won't be beside him. Justice of dunya. But there is different kind of justice will be in the next life. This next life, which we all waiting for. If we can speed ourselves up to that next life, we will be in the hellfire. We have to be patient. We have to wait for our moment. And once you die, next for you in the grave, next couple hours, you are back out. You are resurrected again. Nobody can feel that he was in the grave for thousands of years, because time will be stopped with the people in the grave. And he cannot count the time. He will be in, he will be out. He thinks there is no time between. فأيها الناس، لو استطعنا أن نعجل بأنفسنا إلى ربنا لنلقى ما نستحق منه ويلقى الأعداء والذين ظلمونا ما يستحقون لعجلنا، وذلك بقتل النفس، وقتل النفس يخلدك في جهنم. يقول الله عز وجل: من كان يظن أن لن ينصره الله في الدنيا ولا في الآخرة فليمدد بسبب إلى السماء، فليمدد بسبب إلى السماء ثم ليقطع فلينظر هل يذهبن كيده ما يغيظ. هذه كناية عن الانتحار. هذه الآيات تتكلم عن الانتحار. الذي لا يثق أن الله سيعطيه حقه المسلوب في الدنيا، والذي لا يثق أن الله سينتصر له للمظلوم من الظالم، الذي لا يثق بذلك تضيق نفسه فيعجل بها، فليمدد بسبب إلى السماء ثم ليقطع، يعني يشنق نفسه، يربط له حبل كده ويشنق نفسه فيه. فليمدد بسبب إلى السماء ثم ليقطع فلينظر هل يذهبن كيده ما يغيظ. هل الذي أنت فعلته هل أذهب غيظك؟ لا، لقد أوقعك في جرم أكبر وهو الانتحار وسفك دم النفس. أنت عجلت بنفسك. اصبر إن الله آتيك ما وعدك. Allah speaks about what you call it. الانتحار يعني إيه يا ابني بالإنجليزي؟ self-suicide. In this particular ayah, not in Surah Al-Nisa and other part of the Quran, Allah says, whoever doesn't trust that Allah will charge the criminals and will have revenge upon them to return the rights to the oppressed people in dunya or in akhirah, whoever doesn't trust that Allah can do that. So let him kill himself by any way. Let him commit suicide. And let him see if that will bring his right back, or because he killed himself, he will be in the hellfire forever. So Allah wants to say to us between the lines, don't rush. Don't rush, you think, and don't lose trust in Allah. Because if you lose the trust in Allah, you lose the dunya, you lose the next life. So don't rush, don't kill yourself, because killing yourself is not the end of your pain. Because some very oppressed person who is really depressed, who is really disappointed, he thinks if he kills himself, his pain will be ended. No, actually, his pain will start because he killed himself. This is what Allah wants to say. So do not rush and kill yourself. Just be patient. Trust in your Lord. No one speaks the truth except Allah. If He said that He will have revenge and make you satisfied because you've been oppressed, that means He will do that. So trust in your Lord. في الآية التي تليها يقول الله عز وجل فقاتل في سبيل الله لا تكلف إلا نفسك وحرض المؤمنين عسى الله أن يكف بأس الذين كفروا والله أشد بأسا وأشد تنكيلا. الذين كفروا لا يتورعون عن ظلم المسلمين على كل حال، لا يترددون. لو استطاع أن يسلبك التفكير لسلبك التفكير. لو استطاع أن يمنعك من التنفس لمنعك عن التنفس. يرحمك الله. لو استطاع أن يحرمك حريتك لحرمك حريتك. لا يتردد. لا يرقبون في مؤمن إلا ولا ذمة. هكذا دائما المجرمون والكفار والمنافقون لا يرقبون في مؤمن إلا ولا ذمة. فهم لا يترددون أن يفعلوا بك أي شيء. فماذا أنت عساك فاعل؟ يقول النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم من رأى منكم منكرا فليغيره بيده فإن لم يستطع فبلسانه فإن لم يستطع فبقلبه وذلك أضعف الإيمان. وفي رواية وليس وراء ذلك من الإيمان حبة خردل. رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala told us in the Quran that the kuffar, the enemies of Islam, the hypocrite people, all of them, they would never fear to do anything to stop you from your human rights. If they will be able to stop you from thinking, they will do that. If they can brainwash you, so you think you're not a human being, you think you are a bird, they will do that to you. They won't hesitate to change your heart. They won't hesitate to make your life miserable and tight. Why? Because they don't fear Allah. They actually don't believe in the day of judgment. By Allah, if they know there is a day of judgment, for sure, you will see no problem on earth. But the problem came from some people. They believe in the next life. They believe in the charge before Allah. But plenty, they believe in nothing. So they wanted to do what they want. Regardless what you are talking about, hereafter, hellfire, paradise, that's nonsense to them. even if they were from the people who follow the former books before the Quran. And Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said in the authentic hadith, whoever will see a wrong action, he should stop it by his hand. And if he cannot do it stop it by his hand, he should stop it by his talking, by his tongue, to give warning to the people. And if he failed to do so, if he had no channel to speak through, he should stop it by his heart, and stopping the evil action or evil thought or evil move by your heart, that means you split yourself of that kind of action. Don't sit, for example, some people, they drink liquor, and you hate to be with them. You hate what they are doing, but you're still sitting with them while they drinking. So you are one of them. But if you don't dare to speak to them, tell them that is haram, because you know they will beat you up. So you rather not to talk, so you stop it by your heart, leave immediately, and don't wait 1 minute extra after that feeling came into your heart. If you are a person of authority and you see a wrong action, stop it by your power immediately. If you can speak up, because you have no authority, you have no enforcement, so you cannot stop it, so you can speak. Speak up. Maybe people will be aware of that problem and they will adopt the safe side and not to go through the dark path, which may cause him to fall into the hellfire. Because of that, Allah said to every individual one of the Muslims, the true believers, if you want to fight wrong fight, you have to do that with yourself. You have to create the intention in your heart to be something different, to be a person of goodness, to be a person who enjoys good and forbid evil. And you urge others, because by urging others, you will make a big, strong group with strong belief and faith in their heart, so they can face the enemy and stop the evil actions from the enemy. فيقول الله عز وجل فقاتل في سبيل الله لا تكلف إلا نفسك، أنت تسأل عن نفسك أولا، وحرض المؤمنين. حرض يعني ادعوهم إلى كل ما فيه تقوية للإسلام وإضعاف لأعداء الإسلام. إن عاش معك أعداء الإسلام في سلام هم أعداء، ولكن لا يناصبونك الأعداء ولا يظاهرون عليكم ولا يضيقون عليكم، إذن لابد أن تعاملهم بأكرم من معاملتهم. ولكن إن ضيقوا عليك وإن جعلوا حياتك بائسة وجعلوك تكره نفسك وتكره أن حتى تظهر شعائر الله عز وجل، تظهر شعائر الإسلام، إذن أنت في هذه الحالة عليك أن تفعل كل ما يعينك على أن تقوي يقينك وإيمانك، وأن تدعو الآخرين إلى تقوية إيمانهم، لعل باجتماعنا على قوة الإيمان يكون فيه ضعف لأعداء الإسلام. عسى الله أن يكف بأس الذين كفروا والله أشد بأسا وأشد تنكيلا. في هذه سلوى للمسلمين الذين عذبوا طول التاريخ. In this ayah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala shows His mercy to the believers. He knows that the believers, they've been tried very hard. Plenty people, they've been slaughtered like sheep. Plenty people, they've been cut into halves. Plenty people, their skin was peeled while they were alive by sharp knives to peel their skin, to remove the skin off the body. They tie them up and start to peel off the skin. And they don't pay any attention to the screams of asking for mercy. No mercy in those kind of words. And that is in most of the Muslim countries nowadays. In most of the Muslim countries. So Allah says, if they do that to you, remember that Allah has the upper hand. And He can do worse than that to them as punishment for what they did to you. And Allah, even if they killed you and chopped you up, and you are apart in your grave, head in the side, hand in the side, maybe most of your body is missed, maybe your body is completely burned, but Allah will resurrect you safe. Altogether, كما بدأنا أول خلق نعيده وعدا عليه. Except some cases of the people who've been killed while they were innocent. Those will come while they carry their own heads on their own hands, and they are grabbing the killer by the other hand. The killer cannot run away. And they grab him to Allah, and they stand up before Allah. The killed will ask him, while his head is dripping blood. The killed will say to Allah, "Oh my Lord, ask him why he killed me. Why I committed nothing. He killed for enjoyment." Plenty people, they kill for enjoyment. They enjoy killing us. Plenty people, they enjoy listening to the screams of the victim. As you enjoy reciting the Quran, they enjoy to see you suffering sickness in the hearts. May Allah protect all of you. And even with that, we are not commanded by the Quran to do similar to them. حتى لو أن هناك حرب شرعية تحت قيادة شرعية وعلى المسلم أن يقتل العدو، أمره النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم إذا قتل أن يحسن القتل ولا يعذب من تحت يده، وأن لا يقتل أسير، وأن لا يؤذيه، إذا أسره لا يقتله، وإذا أسره يطعمه ويسقيه ويداويه ويلبسه ويعطيه حقوقه الإنسانية. أما إذا أراد أن يقتله في القتال فليجهز عليه، لا يعذبه، لا يمثل بجثته، ولكن هذا كله يفعلونه بالمسلمين. You find some people who use the skull of a Muslim to urinate in. Someone, he collects some skulls of the Muslims because he wants to complete his collection. Some, they cut, once they kill the Muslim, they cut the belly and take the organs and send it to their countries to transplant it in their own people sick bodies. They don't hesitate to do anything with Muslims. But Islam stopped us from doing the same. In war, and war only, if you kill your enemy, don't approach his body. If he's dead, leave him. If he's captured as a prisoner, you have to take care of him. This is Islam. That is the difference between them and us. And that's what they hate from us. That's why they show that much of hatred and envy. And the worst case scenario is to see that between Muslims. Some Muslims, you do that to the Muslims. والذي يعني يصدع القلوب أن تجد المسلم يفعل ذلك بأخيه المسلم. يقتله ثم يحرق بدنه. يقتله ثم يشق بطنه ويأخذ أعضاءه. يقتله وهو أسير عنده ويضربه ويسبه ويشوهه ويعذبه. ما هذا الحقد الدفين؟ أي إنسان أنت؟ What kind of human being? So what we can do, we have to continue the path of Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. We are peaceful people, but in time of war, if there is an Islamic war, we should be the most aggressive people. Without violating the human rights. You cannot cut a tree. You cannot kill a woman. You cannot kill a priest or a rabbi. You cannot burn down a church. You cannot oppress anyone. So we have rules, which all the international treaties, our agreements, they approved what Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam ordered his army to do whenever he sent them for a fight. But nobody wants to acknowledge that. They just acknowledge one thing, that Muslims are terrorists. يقول المولى عز وجل: من يشفع شفاعة حسنة يكن له نصيب منها ومن يشفع شفاعة سيئة يكن له كفل منها وكان الله على كل شيء مقيتا. إذا حاولت أن تشفع لأخيك هو في ضيق ويحتاج إلى عون، فتذهب لفلان وفلان